Good morning, Internet. It's that time of year again. Or something. I'm Master Briss, and this is Robot Wars Extreme Destruction for the GBA. Last time, I got an orgasm from a sound effect. This time, things get worse. Probably. Where are we going? We're going Mayhem. We are going Acid Bath, Silver difficulty, with the might of an Ann tank.
3,
Haven't broken them out in a while.
1, activate!
So, what are we doing here? What is my name? Ah, no, ouch, 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 that's worse than I thought it was. I probably shouldn't be wearing the headphones, I'm taking them off now. Ah, no, that was a bad idea. Big mistake. Well, taking off the headphones wasn't, putting them on was the mistake. That and leaving that inflatable turret in my room. I should explain, I turned a year older recently. Skate bought me an inflatable turret from Portal, which was very nice of him, right up until the minute I remembered that new inflatables give off this weird new inflatable gas thing, which is basically the equivalent of deadly neurotoxin. I got a horrible headache and was incapacitated for most of Thursday. Therefore, I couldn't even do the comedy gig I was supposed to be doing that night. At least the one I did on Monday went well. That would have been the last show of this year under the current Comstock president, where we've welcomed in a new one. We've had our AGM and everything. So we'll have to see where that goes. But for now, I am suspended as far as Comstock stuff goes. Official Comstock stuff, anyway. Exams, I haven't escaped those yet. They're next week. They should go alright, provided that I remember that Hide Against Wrench is a case and doesn't involve the alter ego of Dr. Jekyll fighting a spanner. Tornado and Hypnodisc. Still as annoying as I remember you being. Right, the aim of today's episode is to go to space. I know that seems like a pretty lofty and ambitious goal, but I honestly believe we can do it. We have the technology, we can make them bigger, better, stronger, more Nantanky. Which of course is a good way to be, it's a good state of being, it's a wonderful state of being, and a better way to be than I am. I'm very, very depressed. Today I discovered that my teacup had a leak in it. Well, not a leak, there was a crack in the side of it that gradually opened up over time, and now the tea leaks out of it in a small rate whenever I pour, and it's not good. Generally, the good thing about a teacup is that you use it to make sure that all of your tea stays in the cup. Or something. And I don't think we're going to win this. So, Thunder Charge? Thunder Charge. And what do you know, I missed, because of course it's the most useless special move on Earth, and I don't know why I haven't replaced it. Oh yeah, because I pretty much gave up on a Nan tank in favour of bigger and better things. Things with less annoying weapons, things like Razor. And I'm smoking and you're not, so I'm guessing I've lost this round. And I'd be correct, the winner is Hypnodisc. No, we're not going to replay, we are going to replay, but we're going to do it with a different robot, because obviously that one is working. Not you, not you, not you. You've worked out so far. No. No. Considered it, but I think I'm going to go for the giant lump of cheese.
Activate!
My lightspeed button appears to have gone back to where it normally is. That's a good sign. It's been all over the shop recently. I've got no idea why. There's like two modes. This thing will be in the exact same mode, but sometimes it'll be like this, where it's more grainy and the lightspeed button is where I think it should be. Or it'll do another thing where it'll go all sort of less pixely and more like paint lines. And that, for some bizarre reason, changes the location of the lightspeed button. I haven't a clue why it does that. But it just seems to swap with... Well, it doesn't actually swap with anything per se, but I think the select button changes location as well. This is going much better. And I keep getting that Keepy Uppies meter. I like the Keepy Uppies meter, it's good, it's my friend. It's Kill Voice keeping a tally of blood. Tallies of blood. Gotta love your tallies of blood. In the same way that I've got to write a sketch about a dinosaur applying for a bank loan. All I know is that his bank manager is a giant panda, and I'll work the rest out from there. Also, I'm dying at a much quicker rate than I expected I would be. How many oppositions have I got remaining? Oh, bugger. 2. Let's try this. Oh, come on. It's not my day, is it? Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. It's been far too long since I watched that. Far too long. Ironically, the thing I cancelled, I had to make up 5 to 7 minutes of superhero jokes. I guess they'll go to waste now. Meh, they weren't that great jokes anyway. There was a joke about Color Kid, a superhero who can change the colours of things instantly. That's his power. So basically, he's the superhero equivalent of the fill tool from Microsoft Paint. And that got me thinking, what have you got other superheroes based on stupid computer applications? Like Annoying Paperclip Man, whose job is to turn up when Superman is doing proper heroics and go, "It looks like you're trying to dismantle a death ray. Would you like some help with that?" And of course that's relying on people remembering what the Office Assistant was, which is why it's so bad in the first place. Does anyone even remember the Office Assistant? Why did they get rid of the Office Assistant? I miss the Office Assistant. About half of primary 6, 7 and first year ICT was spent just larking around making the paperclip do things because it was far more interesting than the spreadsheet based activity we were supposed to be doing. Ironically, my sister chose ICT, well, computing studies, as one of her third-year subjects, and deeply regrets it. But in the same way, all of us should really have one third-year subject we choose that we deeply regret. Mine is GraphCom. Graphic Communication. I mean, it's not that I didn't like the subject. I mean, I was pretty good at the technical drawing. I liked the sort of puzzle-solving aspect of it. But at the same time, the teacher we had in third year was horrible. She didn't really have a teaching qualification per se, as much as she's an architect. That's her qualification for being a GraphCom teacher. All the drawing solutions that we got were from a former pupil. And anyway, I've won, which means I should have unlocked the Silver Acid Bath Trophy and Desert Storm. This is what we've been working towards. Because with this new thing, we can go to space. Well, not quite go to space, but we're one step closer to going to space. So now we're going to have to do some more bronze difficulty stuff. Let's go and find Razor and put the headphones back on so that I can be vaguely pleasured by sound effects again. Dear God, I am creepier when I'm on my own.
3, 2,
Ooh, sand flares.
1. Activate!
And a new track of music. Huh. Again, this kind of reminds me of Spyro the Dragon music. No idea why. I can't think of what Spyro the Dragon... I mean... The melting pot reminded me of Spyro's lava levels. This is more like that one where the blobs are at war with the birds. Kind of. Oh, that was a weird level. There were these giant blobs of slime and they fought against birds, and there was one level where you'd help the blobs of slime take out the birds, and there's be another level where you'd help the birds take out the blobs of slime. Honestly, I have had dreams that are on a slightly slower level of sanity than that, and I have some pretty damn weird dreams. I had this one dream where I went to Universal's Islands of Adventure, did the Dueling Dragons coaster, except it was completely different, and instead of the actual roller coaster, we were fired in the air and watched 2 dragons have a rap battle. Then I ended up in a hospital where Dermot O'Leary was consoling cancer patients. That was a weird dream. Ah, I got the Shreemac to work, and I'm taking the headphones out again. I don't know, I think my volume gets noticeably higher when I've got them in, probably because I'm trying to make the sound of my own voice go above the sound of the music. I'm doing better, I guess, but I don't think I'm winning. Stealth camouflage! You can't see me. I am invisible. Okay, I'm not. I'm definitely not invisible. I will never be invisible. And that's a bother. On the other hand, at least the grip claw thing still works. I don't know if that does residual damage or I'm just clinging onto them and slowing their movement though, so... we shall see, we shall see. I don't think I'm gonna win this. I honestly think I won my battle with Fraser by fluke and for no other reason. Because now I'm just getting tossed about like a rag doll and nothing is happening. And there's no pit here, so why is there a green thing from Acid Bath in the middle of the desert when they have their own unique desert-themed yellow ones? I suppose that would be a question for another day. On the other hand, there is a pit on this one. So let's press the pit button. Pyom. That'll probably be out of sync, but I don't care because I got to say the word pyom again. Of course, it'll later turn out that saying pyom is actually some sort of North Korean well, not North Korean, Korean in general expletive, and they'll have accidentally called someone's mother a goat or something. That's the way of these things. No, North Korea and South Korea definitely have the same language, it's just used differently. I.e., one is used to serve a tyrannical despot type regime thing, and the other is I'm dead. I am very, very dead. And we're 12 minutes in. And I got a medium lance just for playing the level. Ooh. But damn it, I wanted to go to space today, but I guess I'll have to do that next part. I can at least try and clear bronze difficulty now. Using Bigger Brother, because he's kinda turned into my workhorse, because he's nice, he's compact, he's got a good shape and his weapon works. These are all excellent qualities when they're fighting robots. Opponent's Firestorm 101 and really big cheese. Yes, this is much, much better. Why did I not do this before? I've wasted so much time. I hate wasting time. Anyway, to get to space we have to complete the gold difficulty of this on this mode. So that's the plan for next part. This part shall conclude with me hopefully actually winning some robot combat. Because I've won one battle, otherwise I wouldn't be in the middle of the desert. But other than that, my combat record for this part has been miserable. Maybe some more tea will help with that, even if it won't be in my favourite mug anymore. It was a Nike mug. It had a picture on it of this little bit of the island of Jersey where there's this sort of tunnel of trees and it's all very, very pretty, but the picture quality didn't come out quite right, so it's a sort of mocking imitation of it. But that didn't impact from its quality as a mug, which was pretty bog standard actually. But I'm one of those people who has a preferred mug, and I will use that in nearly all circumstances unless it is impossible for me to do so by, I don't know, the abdication of the Queen or something. Or the destruction of the White House by North Korean terrorists or something. I don't know. Saw Olympus Has Fallen recently. It was alright. Kind of like a less good Die Hard, but in the White House. Anyway, we win. We got the Bronze Desert Storm Trophy, and we got a medium Shreemac. Next part, we will try again to go to space. Because I have a better chance of going to space than this than I have winning the Link Space Academy competition. Mainly due to the fact that I did not enter the Link Space Academy competition. Signing off.